Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the Underground. You want to hear about my lovely week? John, you know I was after you for a plumber. I swear, yes. I'm Calamity Jane. It cost me like almost $1,000 to go through this week. I just want this month to end. I hit shrapnel in the road. First, how the hell someone hit shrapnel? Like I'm in a war zone driving. I come out of work, and there's my flat tire. Thank God I noticed and I didn't get in and drive. I would have died the way I drive. So I had to get 2 tires. I was like a maniac. I went and got a steak because I was so depressed. That was okay, $400, $420. Then I had a clogged sink. Everybody's telling me, snake it. I was plunging it. I got liquid plumber. I was snaking it. Nothing worked. I called the plumber. $150 for him to walk through the door. He broke his snake, trying to snake, and then he broke his tool. So I was like, this guy can't handle it. So I had to call a drain guy, and the drain guy came in and with a freaking, looked like a powerful vacuum cleaner to suck all the crap out. 19 years of crap, and who knows, before, I lived there, who knows what happened. And now they got to come back tomorrow, and I got to get a new hot water shut off. So that's it's just a lot of money, man. $225, $150, add it up. It's almost $1,000. I could have gone on, this is why I don't go on vacation. Lovely summer. I had a good May, crappy June, like I was going to die. July was fun. July was probably my best month. I went to Lizzie Borden and Salem and all that. Went to the drive-in. And then now this August, my work sucks because of I suck and all this money that it's costing me. But on to better news. You guys don't care about this. Phil Donahue died. I'm so depressed. Do you love Phil Donahue or what?
He was great.
I loved him. He made me go into talk radio, He was the reason I went into talk radio. When I met Marlo Thomas.
He was your influence. No.
Yeah, I told her. I said, your husband made me go into talk radio. Because he was like, remember, he was so cute and he was so smart and he was like for women's rights. He was for gay rights before it was cool.
Oh, he's so lovable. I know.
He's a doll with those cute little blue eyes. And then he'd run around with the microphone to try to get the audience to participate. And that was the first time I ever saw that. The audience participating in the talk show. This was the first time I saw a hermaphrodite. First time I saw a cute gay man. First time, Donald Trump, your guy, do you remember Donald Trump was on Phil Donahue? When I remember him saying, I think a guy's stupid. Of course, he has to start off with a negative. If he tries to sell a car without washing it first. Always try to wash the car and you can get more, which was smart. It's a smart thing to say. But I think that guy was a pioneer. He was a trailblazer. Let's get on to the Democratic National Convention. I loved it. I was so excited.
Me too.
You loved it too?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I was.
Well, what I come out of it was I didn't learn one thing on her platform what she's going to do.
Well,
nothing.
Trump didn't say anything.
4 days.
Trump
certainly did.
Trump didn't say anything. I'm going to cure cancer. Do you believe he's going to cure cancer? He couldn't even deal with the fact.
Didn't even watch it.
He couldn't even. I watched it. He had nobody speaking for him but his family. He had no ex-presidents. Okay, he had nobody. He had Hulk Hogan. We had Pink. We had the Obamas. Michelle Obama, man.
And what happened to your girl?
I'll tell you.
Showed up.
I'll tell you what. Huh?
Who was supposed to show at the end of the DNC that never showed?
Well, they didn't want to overshadow. If Taylor Swift came, I would have been. I'm talking about her now.
Well, they promised her.
No, they did not.
Oh,
that was smart. That was smart not to have Taylor Swift or Beyonce there. It was about Kamala, okay? And also, it beat out the Republican National Convention for ratings. More than 20 million people for the first 3 nights. I think 26 million for the last night. And the RNC was 18.
Well, that was because they were coming for the concert.
18.1. It wasn't a concert. It was a love fest. It was a patriotic event. The roll call alone was like a hip hop concert. I was loving it. Massachusetts, home of the first public library. I loved it. Home of the what did they have? What did we have?
Our governor's down there.
Wait, first public library, first public school, first shot heard around the revolution. We're the rockin'est best, man.
You seen what our governor did over the weekend, too, while she was down there, right?
Well,
She took away the children's school buses in Stoughton.
Trump is so desperate to get Swift support, he posted fake AI images of Taylor and her Swifties, suggesting he has her support. He posted, "I accept" on Truth Social. That's how desperate he is to get her. She hasn't actually said anything. Nothing. One of the AI manipulated photos shows her as Uncle Sam with the text, "Taylor wants you to vote for Donald Trump." Yeah, right. Like she'd ever do that. In his words, so sad. Yeah. Other fake photos, fans wearing Swifties for Trump t-shirts. There's no such thing as Swifties for Trump. Not yet. Not yet. They should do that because that's a good fan base to get. There are some Swift fans that like Donald Trump. There's no doubt. She's got millions and millions of supporters. I heard she can sue him for sharing a fake image, though. The Lanham Act to protect your image if you're a superstar. It protects celebrity brands. So if someone like uses your likeness to mislead others, yeah, that coincides with what he did. Taylor wants a baby. Did you hear she's at Watch Hill this weekend? I saw pictures of her and Travis at her mansion. I want to go to Watch Hill. She was wearing an awe-inspired Rhiannon pendant, probably in honor of Stevie Nicks, the goddess of rebirth, a Welsh goddess. I love it. Trump told supporters he's better looking than Kamala. What planet is he living on? Who would you rather have sex with, John? Kamala or Trump? Not me. I would not screw Trump if you paid me $18 million. Disgusting.
There's no way I could have sex with Kamala.
I know, but I'd throw up if I.
I would.
She's pretty. I think she's pretty. Vote for. That's a great platform. That's a great platform.
She's got a sister.
Vote for me. I'm better looking than she is. That's his platform. So Ben and Jen are divorcing after 2 years of marriage. I guess what happens is, like, don't get married. You know, everything's better before you get married. They had no prenup. And that's what Taylor and Kelce are working on. It's like, can you imagine their prenuptial agreement? She's a billionaire. He's a paltry 70 million. He's got only 70 million. She canceled her tour. Jennifer, he didn't wish her a happy birthday. What kind of husband is that? I guess Jane Fonda warned her, like she was trying to prove something with their marriage. So I think that I heard, I don't know, I'm not in there, but I'm not in their relationship, that she couldn't deal with his mood swings. I don't know. Mood swings. I'm kind of moody too. So this is the platform for the middle class. They're going to do tax cuts for the middle class, which is fine because we're like the forgotten class here. Not everybody's rich. The poor get help. The people that work, the working people, get no help because we make too much to be poor, so you don't get any help there from the state. And then the rich people don't need it, although they get it all the time. Trump's going to give them another tax cut. How's he going to pay for it? He thinks the growth on the economy. Good luck. She's going to take on corporate greed. Who said this? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She really riled up the crowd. He would sell this country for $1. That's true. She stands up to bullies. Kamala stands up to bullies, yes. And Hillary. She brought the house down. I thought she sounded better than she ever did, and she never got a ovation like that, even when she was running for president and accepted the nomination, and they were screaming, "Lock him up." She was saying Donald Trump fell asleep at his own trial. When he woke up, he had 34 felony counts. Boy, this is brilliant. Abortion. They had 4 people, a couple. Like, of course, they were from Kentucky and Texas. They weren't from here. They had to wait for their daughter, Willow, to die. That's lovely. And the wife almost died before they would give her any kind of care. That's the kind of, like, that's what we'd live under Trump, a Trump presidency. You know, look, this doesn't affect me. I'm not getting an abortion. I can't get pregnant. But, like, I don't want anybody to go through this. I care about people. And I remember Kamala Harris talking to Brett Kavanaugh before he was anointed, I should say, to the Supreme Court when she said, are there any laws now on the books that prevent, on male bodies? And no, there aren't any. So if you think it's just about, it's the life of the child, that's such bull. It's about controlling a woman. We will not go back. Raphael Warnock called Trump a plague on the American conscience. I love these words. Meanwhile, a conservative Republican retired federal appeals court judge, J. Michael Luttig, appointed by George Bush Sr., has endorsed Kamala. I've never seen so many Republicans now. Kinzinger spoke. Olivia Troy spoke, saying vote for... I can't believe it. And who's the other guy? Jeff Duncan from Georgia? Vote for Kamala Harris. Republicans. I've never seen this before. Republicans at the Democratic National Convention saying, you don't have to agree with everything you say. They obviously don't. I would have loved to see Liz Cheney there. Night number 2 was electrifying. With the Obamas, I swear, Michelle, it made me cry that Obama wasn't president. I miss them. I miss Michelle. I miss him. And that's what I miss. I want to go back. If you want to go back, I want to go back to that. John, did you see Gavin Newsom in the front row? Oh my God, my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah.
The choice is daylight and darkness. That's what Gavin said. He's so cute. Tammy Duckworth walks out with her, she had new legs because she got them blown off in Iraq. She called them old cadet bone spurs. Michelle Obama said hope is making a comeback. John, remember you thought she was running for president?
Yeah.
There's no way on earth, Michelle. She didn't want Obama to run. She didn't want him in the White House.
Well, he's in the back room running it.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
Where do you get this? Please stop watching Fox.
Yeah.
Trump's message, you can't cross the street without getting raped. Really? Look where I drove into today. Did I get raped walking across the street? Who the hell gets raped walking across the street? He's insane. His politics are fear. Is that what you want? You want some darkness coming in? He's like a dark cloud hanging over, hovering over. The Democratic convention. She's going to win. I'm telling you right now. I believe this. I believe you won't be laughing on November 6th.
I'm telling you.
Who's going to tell Michelle Obama? Who's going to tell him that the job he's seeking might just be one of those black jobs? I love it. She said, don't just sit there, do something. The crowd was going crazy. Barack Obama, someone compared Trump to the neighbor who keeps running his leaf blower every day, describing him as whiny for the last 8 years. Yeah, he said the sequel is worse. The sequel is worse. Called him stale. He says, we the people includes everyone. Poor thing, he had to follow Michelle. Listen to your neighbor who have different views. Independent. See, that's the thing about, look, Republicans, some of them won't talk to me because I voted for Biden. Like, I listen to these awful Republicans. I listen to them. Even though I think they're insane, I talk to these people. I don't hate people on the other side. Run into the light, everybody. Run into the light. So Barack said, we don't need 4 more years of his bumbling and chaos. Bill Clinton, he kind of looked a little old. I mean, he is old. He's 78. This was day 3. Aren't you proud to be a Democrat? Definitely. And as far as, he said Kamala was for the people. Donald Trump was for me, myself, and I. And he said basically, since 1961, since the end of the Cold War, Republicans held the White House 28 years and Democrats 24. Our private economy has produced 66 million for Democrats jobs. Private sector jobs, while the Republicans produce 24 million. So let's see who grows the economy. The Democrats the economy grows under them, and then the Republicans screw it up with their tax cuts. That's the thing. It's like people are like, oh, more people died under Biden's COVID. It's because Trump mishandled COVID. They only look, that's why I don't like stats, really. And even that stat can be misleading because we had COVID, All of it wasn't Donald Trump's fault, but the way he handled the economy and the way he handled COVID and denied it, that put us back. That caused more deaths. He did good with the vaccine. I'll give him credit where it's due. But that's it. That's all he's getting. So Oprah spoke on day 3. Man, people were saying she was going to run too, but no way would Oprah. Why would anybody want to run for that crazy job? People who say there's a right way to worship, a wrong way to love. Books are dangerous and assault rifles are safe. I love it. Now, who is this Wes Moore guy? The governor of Maryland. He could be the next star, the next rising star of the Democratic Party. Because I know he's an ex-Marine. He's amazing, this guy. He's like not Ivy League, Rhodes Scholar. He was fought in the war. I mean, he speaks so well. He's charismatic. I mean, I really like this guy. Pete Buttigieg, he went after JD. People without kids make no physical commitment to the future of this country. Really? I pay taxes for people to go to school. I don't have kids that go to school. So don't even say stuff like that. It's so stupid. Pete Buttigieg fought in Afghanistan with no kids. So are you saying he has no stake in the future of our country? The Chicks did the national anthem. I thought that was beautiful. Lil Jon, oh my God. Lil Jon was great. When they were doing the roll call, I was like singing on my recliner. Trump had Hulk Hogan and his family. And we had Pink too. Pink was cool. She sang with her daughter. Day 4 of the DNC, the theme was gun violence. Elementary school teacher at Sandy Hook in Connecticut. too close. It was terrible. The mother of a Uvalde victim, Gabby Giffords, came out. Did you see Gabby Giffords? I'll tell you, she spoke so quickly. I can't believe the progress she's made. It's amazing. And her husband, Mark Kelly, is so cool. Like, a lot of guys would have tore off, you know? He stayed with her. You could see him moving the cars so she could speak. But she said I was a rising star until I got shot in the head. I tell you, she's so cute. She's so cute. They had elected veterans on stage. Ruben Gallego, Tammy Duckworth, Mark Kelly. Show some respect was the theme. I'll tell you, this was the best convention I've ever seen. The best produced. I used to be a producer. It was the best produced. They had Fleetwood Mac running. I love the music. Gretchen Whitmer. Don't you think she's hot, John? Gretchen Whitmer. Oh. What do you mean, ugh? What? No. MAGA tried to kill her. Didn't work. She said she gets shit done. Oh, my God. She said Donald Trump's first words were chauffeur. So funny. Adam Kinzinger was pretty good. He said that he looked around the room and everybody was patriotic. See, the Republicans have been trying to steal that patriotism thing, but the Democrats had all those American flags. The Republicans, he said the Republicans are no longer conservative. That's true. Trump is a weak man pretending to be strong, a small man pretending to be big, faithless pretending to be righteous, a perpetrator who can't stop playing the victim. He suffocated the soul of the Republican Party. What are you guys going to do when he's gone? That's what I want to know. The theme was freedom from gun violence on that one. Kamala gave a great speech. A lot of people were saying there wasn't much to go into, but she did show her personal side with her family and everything. But she did talk about, it's going to be like a brighter future with her. You got Donald Trump saying we're a third world country and we're doom and gloom, we're dead. And she's like, there's hope. So that's like the last time I saw that was Obama, where we had hope. I think that she said when she was going to school, her friend Wanda didn't want to go home because she was sexually abused by her stepdad. Kamala had Wanda stay with her. She became a prosecutor because of that. So I'm thinking you want to go towards angry, crazy, that's Trump. She called him an unserious man, but the consequences are very serious. So the recurring theme was we are not going back. No Affordable Care Act. She wants to grow the middle class, pass a middle class tax cut, women's right to choose. Can I talk? And then she says they are out of their minds. Okay, that's good. I'm really happy, but I'm sad it's over. It was so much fun. Just one more thing before I go, because we're getting kind of late. A signs you have really great chemistry with someone. 1, effortless communication. Never run out of things to say. 2, comfortable silence. I don't know if I can ever shut up. My niece is like that. I was like, where do you get that from? And everybody was like, you. Do I talk a lot? I don't talk that much. Mutual mimicry, adopting their lingo. Pick up mannerisms. 4, genuine concern for each other's well-being. 5, shared laughter. That's all right, John. You can play the song. I'm not done yet. 6, feeling at home. You can be yourself. 7, mutual respect. Value each other's opinions. 8, trust and reliability. That's 1, I think. You got to trust somebody. If you don't believe what they're saying, forget it. You're done. All right, I'm done. Maybe I talk too much about politics. It's not a political show.
Like me.
All right, like me. Whatever. Subscribe to me. It's free. Watch me. Tell me your thoughts. They all love you, John. They're glad that I haven't choked you yet.
They're going to love me even more on November 6th.
Yeah, right. Good luck. You're going to need it. It's going to be close, but we're going to win.